Some of you may know that I've recently made a video about coaches I hired on Fiverr. So lately I've been thinking, does coaching even work? Should you ever pay someone to teach you anything? I consider myself a bit of a coach, so I thought I'd test this. I went and found 3 players of the same rank in ones and made them all face off against each other. I told them there was a prize for the person who won the most matches, but secretly, I lied. I'm going to give a free coaching session to the worst player, and then have my students face off against the other Gold 2s one more time. Will they improve? Will they get worse? Will I become a supersonic legend this season? That last one's unrelated, I'm just nervous for this season. Okay, moving on, let's find out. I found 3 total Gold 2s and made them face off. Our first match was a guy named Smoothie versus a guy named Jumbo. But little do they know that they should actually lose. Pause, I'll keep this short. Before we get into the match, consider subscribing. It grows my channel and helps me to keep making these videos. Plus, I'll remove solo standard from the game forever if you do. Okay, so from the get-go, Smoothie was kind of cracked. I didn't want to accuse him of smurfing yet, but it wasn't looking good. Then he hit a pretty sick shot that I'd be happy to hit. Thankfully, one of the golds had some great advice.
When someone freestyles and they're in a low rank, it's because like they're bad at everything but freestyling.
Sheesh, okay.
With that new mindset, Jumbo got scored on one more time. And now it was Jumbo's turn to kind of flex on Smoothie. He actually had a pretty nice dribble and got it past him, so I was really proud of him. Smoothie and Jumbo were starting to get heated up. You could tell Smoothie was getting a little bit more comfortable with his ball control and kind of ready to score again. Jumbo had a really close save but didn't quite get it. Then Smoothie goes for another pretty intense shot and actually doesn't get it. So then Jumbo easily capitalizes on these mistakes since freestylers are apparently bad at everything but freestyling. And I guess that includes defending. With under 10 seconds left, this was a close match. All Jumbo had to do was score the shot, and he did. And that takes us to OT. I was happy for Jumbo. Clearly Smoothie is a little bit better mechanically, but Jumbo was playing smart and consistent, and that's what I'm looking for in my students. Sadly, Jumbo gives away possession pretty early on here and leaves Smoothie with another open shot. And this time, it doesn't look like he's gonna miss it. So, Smoothie takes away the first match. Now, I had the other gold, Judicus, play against Smoothie. Judicus is also known as Stonks up in the top left for Discord. Don't really know why that is, but he has 2 different names. Smoothie starts off strong with another nice flick. Then he decides it's time to go for something a little more intense. It doesn't quite work out, and Judicus should be able to capitalize on this no problem.
Yeah, I'll stop freestyling now.
So Smoothie's finally starting to understand that freestyling doesn't necessarily win matches. Judicus gets a really nice play and gets it by him and actually gets another goal. So this makes it 2-3 in the match. Then Judicus just kind of starts like floundering under the ball, like this really nice jump here. I'm not really sure the intention, but it did look pretty dope. And then Smoothie comes on up and he's ready to start going for an offensive play. He gets a nice flick. Judicus can't really read it and just sends it back to him. So now with 10 seconds left, Smoothie's going for some other shot. I don't know what kind of breezy that was on the sidewall, but once again, it looks kind of dope. So here we go. And that's game 2. So Smoothie has won all of his matches. Now it's time for Judicus and Jumbo to face off. This match will decide who gets the free coaching session, which hopefully will make them a lot better when they come back and play these matches again. It took them over 2 minutes to score the first goal, but Jumbo kind of lines up a shot, plays him off the corner, and Judicus gets baited out, and that's a goal for Jumbo. But Judicus is determined to at least win one match, so he gets a sick demo on Jumbo, who has got to feel super disrespected. I mean, look at this. Now Judicus goes for a sick aerial, but does not get the double tap, not too surprisingly, and Jumbo gets a banger. It looks like it's going in. Yep, that's another goal. Jumbo takes the lead. Jumbo tries to control it off the wall, doesn't get the best touch. Thankfully, Judicus is kind of ball chasing, so Jumbo gives it, but looks like he gives the ball away, and that lets Judicus score with a nice shot. 2-2. With under a minute left, things are getting intense. Judicus with his signature bump plays is starting to make some progress. He's got control of the ball. Jumbo goes for boost. Yikes. Judicus finally gets one more breakaway goal with under just about 10 seconds left, and that pretty much seals the deal for this match. Looks like Jumbo's taking home the L, but little does he know, he's actually going to get some free coaching. So Jumbo has lost all of his matches, and I tell them what's up. I totally lied to you. First place gets no prize at all. The loser of this match, the loser of all this tournament, gets free coaching for 30 minutes, and then we're going to play again, and we're going to see if it makes a difference. So, Jumbo, you're going to hop in a session with me. We're going to go over the replays. We're going to see if we can get you as good as we can, and then we're going to face off one more time and see if we can win. So here's some short highlights from our coaching session. The big thing I don't want you doing for Smoothie is giving him possession for like no reason. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So right here, you've pretty much still got possession at this point, unless he takes full control. But you backed off with 57 boost, which is plenty of boost to do just about anything, and you went for boost. And then look at all the space you just gave him to make a play. In general, in ones, you pretty much always want to stay to the ground if possible. So you had like a full open net here, or you at least could have gone for a flick. But because you went for an air dribble, you made it a lot harder of a shot than it needed to be. Okay, let's talk through, what do you think our top 3 things are so we can beat Smoothie? Yeah.
I'll just try to force mistakes out of him, play more rough, and capitalize on all his mistakes.
Lastly, I wanted to change his kickoff. Driving at the ball like this and then flipping into it is a waste of boost, and it's actually really slow. So I want you to be flipping forward like this to go into the ball and then flip into the ball. Just add one more flip into it. So now that Jumbo was a living legend, it was time to face him back off against the golds one more time. Let's see how he does. We're back. Guys, I gotta warn you, Jumbo's nuts now. I'm just letting you know.
Good luck, Jumbo.
Getting into the first match, which is against Judicus, there was a lot of positive energy. Jumbo was feeling good, and I was feeling good. So after the kickoff, Jumbo actually starts out really strong. He gets control of the ball and gets it right past Judicus, which leaves an open shot. But he doesn't quite bang it, and Judicus has time to recover, so that doesn't really give him the best opportunity. Then Jumbo literally passes to him.
Thank you for the help.
So things already get a bit toxic. Then Jumbo decides it's time to back up and feeds it right to Judicus, who gets a breakaway goal. So Jumbo is down 2-1, and he actually gets a nice shot right past Judicus. Sadly, it's not quite on target, but he gets a sick demo, which Judicus has been doing to Jumbo all day, and he completely disrespects him. And then he gets toxic, which actually seems to pay off for him because he gets a really nice shot over Judicus, and he gets a breakaway goal. Now Jumbo is up 3-2. Now Jumbo is going to try to do my kickoff. Doesn't quite get the speed, and Judicus completely obliterates it and shoots right in the net. So now it's tied with about 30 seconds left. Jumbo's feeling really desperate. He goes for the control shot, but Judicus is up in the air. It looks like he might be able to save it if he can play the corner smart, but guys, these disrespectful bumps this game. So now in a matter of seconds, my prodigy is down 5-3, and it looks like he's not going to be able to close this one out. Thankfully, I had catered most of my training to Smoothie because I think Smoothie's kind of a smurf, and I really wanted Jumbo to beat him. Also, Judicus had some very inspiring words to say. That really kept him motivated.
Yeah. Just remember my information. Freestylers are bad at everything but freestyling.
So with those really important words in mind, Jumbo is ready to take on Smoothie, who we worked so hard to practice against. And he starts out really strong, open net. Yeah, Jumbo's mindset is a little rough today. But hey, at least Smoothie didn't get to freestyle on him. That's a win in my book. Then Smoothie goes for another sick shot and actually gets a nice banger off the wall, which Jumbo wasn't really ready for. Jumbo defends against this other sick freestyle attempt and actually gets a breakaway opportunity. He just bangs it but gets a bad touch. But he actually recovers it with a sick shot. Nice
Oh my God.
shot.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh my God! Wow!
So I was starting to feel better for Jumbo. He really showed up there with that dope shot. And Smoothie gets an air dribble that he misses, which leaves another opportunity for Jumbo. So he goes, he chases after the ball. Smoothie's got possession. He misses the flick, but Jumbo, I don't know if he fell for it or just kind of threw, but that's another goal. Then Smoothie gets a nice shot, and it's 1-4. Less than a minute left. It's time for Jumbo to turn this around. He gets really nice control of this ball, seems to kind of get it past him, but Smoothie once again scores a nice shot. Then Jumbo, the now mechanical legend that he is, takes full control of this ball and starts to dribble it. Smoothie's a little bit baited out, he's definitely scared, and then Jumbo just bangs it in the top right. Even despite that dope shot, sadly Jumbo is not able to pull this match together and gets scored on a couple more times. At the very end, I want to tell Jumbo for sure that this is not his fault. I completely blame myself for all that happened. Good games, great playing. Jumbo, I want you to know I take full responsibility. This is my fault. But we did our best and that's all that matters. So thank you to Jumbo, Smoothie, and Judicus for playing all these matches. Jumbo, I'm so sorry. The games did not go as expected. Score-wise, I actually made him worse. I'd make up some excuse about how it's his fault, but you know what? I take full responsibility. You can now find me on Fiverr, and I will 100% make you worse at Rocket League. Try me. This will be my own punishment for myself. Link is in the description. This actually exists.